Again, with our student athletes today, we have Jasmine McWilliams and Daley. Go right into questions with them. If you have a question, just raise your hand. I'll call on you. If your question is for one of them specifically, please direct us all along.
Melanie, we saw you go down with an injury in the fourth quarter. Can you tell us a little bit about where you're at with that right now and how you got to play back into the game?
I'm good. I kind of landed weird and tweaked my ankle, but I'm good.
Other questions for student athletes?
In every game against a Big Ten opponent but one this year, in that Wisconsin game, you guys have found yourself down after the first quarter. Is that something you guys are thinking about? What do you guys think you can do to make that change?
I mean, we just have to come out to a stronger start. Like, how you start is how we're going to finish. If we start down 9-0, obviously that's not a good start. It's hard to dig yourself out of a hole consistently. So I think we're working on it, but we have to implement it.
This is for both of you. What do you think allowed Purdue to kind of get in transition the way they did, move the ball the way they did throughout the game?
Lack of urgency on defense. We knew that they could run in transition, and so I think we were at times maybe more focused on rebounding or just not looking behind us to see who's running. I think we should have done a better job of at least one or two people getting back. But yeah, lack of urgency on defense.
Yeah.
There was a big 27-0 run in that middle of the game. So I'm curious for both of you guys, what's the thought process and how do you keep yourself in it when shots just aren't falling?
I mean, obviously that's rough, right? You're just out there and nothing's hitting for us, but everything's hitting for them. We just got to find some mental toughness while we're out there. Like, those are easy stops that we could have made that we just weren't making. There was open shots, open layups. They should be contested, so we just got to be mentally tough.
Other questions for Jasmine?
And Purdue for the opportunity to host a Kay Yao event, who's a legendary figure in women's basketball and college athletics, and in a much bigger role than that too. One of the great people, and her fight against breast cancer was so courageous. I was a really good friend of hers, and I saw it firsthand. And to be able to participate in the bigger picture tonight was really important. So again, thanks to Purdue for being part of this, and for our department at Northwestern for trying to contribute where we can and help where we can to find a cure, because breast cancer is it just touches everybody. And as I mentioned, my sister just passed away before Christmas and had already beaten it, and so there's some things that are just we got to find ways. And of course, in our sport, we just feel like we can do what we can. But the Kay Yao Foundation has been an incredible partner, and we're just glad to participate, be part of it tonight. The game itself, I'm not sure how much we participated. Really, it was we got blindsided early, and Purdue hit some shots, and we never recovered. Give them some credit. Really disappointed in the lack of poise when we had opportunities, to get the game manageable and then make a run. We talked about at halftime even we were fine, try to get it down to 10 going into the fourth quarter, and we shot 4 for 17 in the third quarter. And I thought they were good looks too. I thought they were pretty good shots. But again, give Purdue credit. We didn't defend them well. So we got a big week. We play at Minnesota. We're trying to make each week a 2-game tournament, and I think this will be an important challenge for us Saturday.
Coach, I was just wondering, could you expand a little bit on from where you sit, what Coach Yao's legacy is, and what you miss most about her as a friend?
Yeah, thank you. you know, I've been in college athletics for 40-some years. She's the one person, I've met a lot of people, I've been around a long time. I've never heard one person say a bad word about her. And I don't know how many people in life you can say that about, you know, and that's how she was. She just always had a kind word, always put her team and our sport ahead of herself. And she was just an incredible person. We played all the time when I coached George Washington University. We always played NC State. And she'd play anywhere, you know, in the middle of I-95. So, Joe, what time we playing? Let's go. And just, we miss her, you know. Thanks for asking.
Coach, 4 of your 5 starters saw less minutes than they're used to playing, and Kaylee Walsh only had 10 minutes. What played into that?
Well, we had, you know, a virus hit our team this week, but that's no excuse, really. But it affected, you know, down at Illinois and then carried over into practice this week. So we're trying to fight through that. I know it's spreading on campus, but, you know, ballers, you know, these things go through teams all the time. So we got to deal with that and recover and try to bounce back for get healthy quick. We got a quick turnaround.
Coach, you were out rebounded in the first half, 27-13. What role did that play in putting you guys down, and what was the message at halftime?
What hurt us were the offensive rebounds and putbacks, and we forced them. I thought we defended at times pretty well, but then you can't give them 2 shots, and they shoot it really well. So I think that was part of the problem, was giving them 2 shots. It's been a problem for us all year, keeping people off the offensive glass. And when we do that, we've been pretty good at making you miss the first shot. I think people shoot against, overall 35, under 40%. So, you're doing your job early, you just got to finish. And that's been as we get into this teeth of February with games that, we're trying to, move up the ladder in the league, we got to rebound the ball. And that's been a problem. And not having, and our guards have to rebound too, and they should, and they're good rebounders. So that was a big problem tonight.
Mel kind of noted how when you guys crashed the boards, your focus on that kind of opened their transition offense. As they got out to that momentum early, do you think that opened up Purdue's transition offense a little more?
I think we gambled too much. We turned the ball over, and we gave them easy transition buckets, and no excuse. We're giving up layups at the rim, and in the Big Ten, people make layups, and we didn't take that away. We couldn't get in the first half shots to go in. I thought we got really good looks, layups, and maybe contested layups. We got off balance. We're just, you go 4 for 20 from the 3, you're not going to beat many teams in this league.
Yeah. Coach,
yeah.
Looking ahead to Minnesota on Saturday afternoon, they're currently on a 6-game losing streak. How are you going to look to make that 7?
Yeah, they they're dealing with, our league is it's probably the deepest league in the country, so you can play really well and go on some tough streaks. I thought we played pretty well at Illinois after beating Wisconsin. We played our best game, won by 25. So, and I thought we played great against Penn State here, a week and a half ago, and had the lead in the fourth quarter. So our league is relentless, and I think all of us over the next 2 weeks just trying to not get ahead of yourself, play one game at a time. Minnesota, is always, a tough place to play, talented team. So, we got to be ready.
Coach, on a positive note, 28 of your 48 points came off the bench. Did that have to do with the virus that's going through the team, or was there some other strategic component to that?
No, I appreciate you bringing that up, you know, because we're looking, I think people are starting to step up that are, you know, we're looking to get more time. You know, Crystal Wang works hard every day, and I think, you know, we need Mercy to give us, you know, give us that shot blocking potential and rebounding in on the blocks. And, you know, so I think Alana, you know, in practice, she'll make 7 or 8 threes. And, you know, we're just ready for that. You know, I want that for her. I feel bad for her. I want to see that carry over in the games. So I think they're all, you know, we're looking at potential in young players too, because, you know, we started backcourt of freshman, sophomore, and Casey and Caroline have played really well. They've had their ups and downs, but, you know, when you look at the big picture of, you know, how many games they've done a great job together. So, you know, we're still, you know, we're still trying to, you know, get young players time so they can, you know, we're a program that's built on player development. That's why we've been great over the years, and you know, we want that to continue. We're not a deep transfer program like a lot of our league, so, you know, hopefully these experiences help that. You got another legend in here who remember K Yao too. You should pick Mike Carmen's brain, because he's got better stories than me. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.